Bros, looks like Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom officially has crossed Flash overall box office number. Especially this movie has reached a couple of milestones, especially for domestic number and the international. Looks like at this point, people are predicting this movie will cross, although I don't know, but they are predicting this movie will be crossing like $400 million and eyeing for like a $450 million worldwide, like the global run. So this number is quite interesting. Although I think personally, if the Flash movie came out a couple of years ago, I think that movie could have been really huge hit at the box office, because overall I really like that movie Flash. I know a lot of people didn't like and the CGI, for some of the part of CGI in that movie so bad, but overall that movie is actually quite, does have a lot of heart. On end of the day, I really liked. I think if that movie came out a couple of years ago, it could have been a huge hit for Warner Brother. But of course, Warner Brother, they recently, when they got James Gunn and they announced that they are rebooting the whole universe, of course, it's really ruined any of this movie chance at the box office. Although, let's be honest, when Aquaman first came out, a lot of people are calling this movie flop. Although this movie is not hit, but it isn't huge flop like other movie came out recently from DCEU. Of course, I think personally this movie could have done a lot better if they did not announce they're like rebooting the whole DCU. I wish Warner Brother had the faith in this movie, but what do you expect from Warner Brother? They're always sabotaging their own success. Like, and what I see, they did not even advertise this movie. I guess they didn't advertise in the domestic. I think they thought this will not do good, and especially they were hoping, or should I say, they were avoiding all the Amber Heard drama this will bring. I guess they tried to be quietly release this movie so they don't get backlash or anything like that. But if you look at this movie's overall box office, I think they really like ruined it. This movie could have done good, especially the first movie. It's a $1.1 billion movie, and a lot of people like this character, Aquaman, and also the universe it brings, the world it brings to the underwater world. Of most important about these movies are like it directed by James Wan. He knows how to make blockbuster movie. He had made first Aquaman, $1 billion, Fast and Furious 7. So this, and also all his horror movie, they're always like do good business at the box office. I personally wish Warner Brother would have some faith in James Wan. He knows how to make blockbuster. Of course, he's not perfect. The story he chose in this movie, I wish personally he didn't. But he went with his heart, because he's a fan with Patrick Wilson, so he made this buddy cop. On the other hand, all this reshoot, redone, and Amber Heard, she has so much problems. So they could have, I guess, they could have recasted this character and made this movie centered around Aquaman and his family. I personally have not seen this movie, but what I hear, especially people who saw this movie, they always tells me that they'll enjoy this movie. Especially when you look at this movie's international number, it is like its international numbers are quite good. It's like so this movie did cost $205 million, which is not that much if you compare with the other comic book movie. But looks at this movie, it is crossed, and international is $232 million, which is quite impressive. Although domestic it just crossed 100 million something, and looks like total it is sitting $334 million, which is it's a good, it's more than Flash. Domestic numbers are a little bit low for this movie. If I like, the first movie was not a huge hit at the domestic. I think it made 300 something. So this movie doing 100 at the domestic is not impressive, but definitely not bad if you compare with other comic book movie. But if you look at overall, this movie looks like it might cross that $450 million, because I think there's no other big blockbuster movies coming out until February or March. So this movie can be like playing in domestic market for a while, and I guess slowly it can make its money. Like, I don't think it will be like doing its first movie's business, but I think it will do good. A lot of people were excited to see this movie despite Amber Heard, her drama. I think overall, Warner Brother really ruined this movie's success because of their announcement of reboot DCU. Especially, I wish they really stopped James Gunn on Twitter. And he was coming out saying all this thing. He really ruined overall all this movie's success, especially for Blue Beetle. The Flash, if it came out though a couple of years ago, I think Flash could have been hit too. But unfortunately, all this delay, reshoot, redone, yeah, it's not a perfect picture. But I think Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, once again, it proved that this character was quite popular. Although this movie overall, I think it was okay from people's, like, it's not getting great word of mouth. But it's not doing bad either. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what you think about this movie's overall success at the international market. If you enjoyed this video, don't miss out on other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.